Hello, this is Solomon Davis, Right Side Trader. Today is May 31st, 2024. Happy birthday to me. And this is my weekly market review, where I'm reviewing the S&P 500, that's SPY, on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only, no trade recommendation. As we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading. So please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. All right, let's step over here to the charts and see what we see and all. And let me change this up and maximize this. On the quarterly chart, we are forming a green doji at a top. We are still below an R2, a yearly R2, but in my opinion, we're still looking very bullish at this time. This market has pushed back up and gotten above that R1 again and all, and looking, like I say, very bullish at this time. The question is, will we ever break this high and get across this R2 level here on the yearly pivot and all? Let's go ahead and take a look at the monthly chart and see what we see there. On this monthly chart, this month ended up turning back around and turning green and getting almost a bullish looking pattern at a top and all. It kind of wiped out that bearish looking pattern that we had from last month, and we are still above the 10. We did end up closing above pivot, and we will be opening above pivot come, well, looking at quarterly pivots. I always want to get ahead of myself here. We will be still staying above, we will be above pivot come next month and all, and the thing is, it's just staying above this level right here based on my plans and all, and that's what I see. Let's go ahead and go down to a, what was that? I think switched over. Let's go ahead and go down to a weekly chart and see what we see there. On this weekly chart, I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. We were kind of like in a short-term downward trend, and people was beginning to wonder how far downward we're going to go. But we came down here to a monthly R1 because we had got above that R1 and we was getting close to an R2 level, and we never quite made it there, but we came down to this R1 level that started acting as support, and we have bounced off of that and all. That whole downward looking trend where we were getting lower highs and lower lows has reversed. Right now we did get a lower low, but we got a higher high, and the thing is, come next month on these monthly pivots, I expect us to be opening above pivot and seeing this thing reversing, and maybe actually come next month we will maybe be making some new highs in the summer. Just have to kind of like wait and see. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at this daily chart and wrap this on up and all. On this daily chart, as we can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We had this bullish looking harami, an inside thing. We did try to get a higher high and a higher low, but it was a red doji, and it ended up reversing on us, gapping down. It came down all the way down to a support 2 level, almost down today, Friday, almost down to a support 3 level, and gave us a real strong bullish bounce at the end of the month here on these weekly pivots. We still ended up below pivot, which is kind of like not really what I was expecting. I was expecting us to get a little bit higher, but after we had dropped down here to this level and down to this level, it definitely was kind of, okay, can we reverse this thing back around after making lower highs and lower lows and a lower low today? But we ended up pushing back up and ended up making a higher high, on this daily chart. Come next week, kind of expect us to be opening above pivot and then seeing if we can get close to actually making a new high, because I can see us going to an R1 level if this thing wants to turn around and go higher. But we just got to wait and see, because we know the market, anything can happen. We can end up coming back down here, and if we end up breaking a support 1 come next week, we can end up way down here at a support 2 level if this short-term downward trend actually continues, and this was just some profit taking here today. And that's all I really want to share at this time. This is Solomon, Right Side Trader. Hope you guys had a great week. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Have a good one. Bye.